This morning we're going to talk about a little phrase that old people used to say. I understand old people a bit better now than they used to. They used to say, well, looky here. Look who showed up on my doorstep. You know, we live in a day to day where people don't go to doorsteps anymore. They don't go to houses. If I want to talk to you, if kids want to talk to you today, they either text or they tweet or they post on Facebook. But we don't connect with people humanly anymore. And you know, God's not like that. He is a relational God. He wants to be with us. He wants to live in us and through us and for us and as us. He wants to hug. How in the world can you hug people on a text? You can't do that anymore. And you know, God loves us so much that He's all time trying to get us to remember how much He loves us. You know, the psalmist says that, you know, that God thinks about us more times than the number of grains of sand on the sea. And so, yeah, He's constantly thinking about us, but we get so distracted, our thought life gets distracted from Him all the time. And so God sends us what we call little love gifts for each and every one of us. You know, and when we buy gifts for people, you know, and we love people, we study people. We understand what they like. You know, we don't buy gifts for people and get them things that we like. We buy things for them that they like. For example, you know, I like popcorn, I like books, I like golf balls and golf equipment, stuff like that. My bride, Wanda, she likes accessories for house, gardening, garden tools, lamps. She likes that kind of stuff. I don't buy her range finders for her birthday. I don't want a lamp for my birthday. You know, God knows what we like. We know what each other like because we love each other. We want to give them what they want. Well, God knows that I love sunsets and birds and butterflies and all the gorgeous things of the world, that He's just screaming at us how much He loves us every day, and we just run right by it. And God knows I get distracted. So I'm going a different way to church now when I come to the office. And I go down this road called Kingsbury Road, and when I come into 557 and it tees, right on the left side where I have to look back to see if any cars are coming, there's this gorgeous big weed, bunch of weeds, that has the most gorgeous shade of blue you ever saw. God knows that I love flowers and stuff. And some of His best work and flowers come on top of weeds. And so on this one, I have to look through it to see if the traffic's coming. God said, Kenny, just wanted to put this here just to brighten your day. And He's put it there so I can't miss it. I have to look through it to see the traffic coming. And it reminds me that I love you so much, and I'm trying to make this world that's been fallen still beautiful for you until the day that I make all things beautiful forever. I went to Walmart after that, and then God gave me another little love gift. I call them angel birds. Angel birds are those little tiny birds that they're just no bigger than a minute. They're just little tiny birds. God sent them to me to always has to remind me, Kenny, you think that I'm not taking care of you. But this little bird right here doesn't fall to the ground apart from me. I feed him, take care of him. You're worth more to me than many, 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 many birds. And so He sent this little bird, and this bird flies and lands in the parking lot of Walmart while I'm coming out. And I had to slow down thinking he's going to fly away. He did not fly away. He sit right there because God wanted to make sure I saw him. And I had to stop the car. And God says, hey, I ain't forgot about you. I ain't forgot about him. And I certainly hadn't forgot about you. And so I'm learning that He loves me, and I'm wondering, like David did, how in the world do you pay any attention to us? You're the creator of the stars and the moon and all of this stuff. How are you even mindful of us? We're like little peons. And yet every day you're showering us with gifts, love gifts, to remind us how much You love and care for us. Sometimes we don't open our eyes. We're so busy looking at other stuff. We miss You in all those places that you're shouting at us. I love you. Here's a little something to help you through your day. If we just open our eyes and start looking, maybe, just maybe, we'd be saying, oh my goodness, looky here all day long. You have a blessed day today. We'll see you next week.